got this. Go! Ooh. Ah! Ooh. Yeah, y'all, in college and high school, I was courtesy ran for almost every single time. You know, I'm not the fastest guy. My tools were swinging the stick and receiving and gunning folks out. But with these beauties behind me, I think I got any base. Any base. I stole that base on Jesse. I mean, his pickoff move was off. I mean,
well, I didn't think you were going.
I read you. You know, you were very predictable. You know,
I paused too long.
Yeah. Too, I mean, I took that bag. Now let's go. So today is a special day, just like every day on earth, but especially here at Akins and Willies in Winder, Georgia. We have all three INDORAPTORs. We had a stock 37 package that we tried to get in here, but it got gone early this morning. We will do that more in the future too. We have three beauties, all with different variations. So I know a lot of y'all have been saying real deal. Let's get some comparisons between the Gen 3 on 37s and the Gen 2. We've got the original OG First Blood Race Red INDORAPTOR. Moment of silence, because it's going to be gone very, very soon. Real deal's Gen 3's coming, but I'm still so in love with this truck. Still mad Ford, Race Red, bring it back. Code Orange, no. So we get, so y'all, let's talk about these first two here. We've got the Gen 2 on 37s, 22 by 10 Fuel Rebels, 37, 12.5, 22 Toyo Open Country MT, and -13 offset. Also on the lead foot is the same Fuel Rebel, 22 by 10, -13 offset, 37, 12.5, 22 Ridge Grapplers. So before we move any further, I need to talk to all the hardcore Raptor group. You know, a lot of y'all want to beat up real deal on running 22s on Raptors, okay? Well, listen y'all, it's all about what the intent is. The intent is not to go out to Moab and hardcore off-road this vehicle, okay? If it was, we'd be on 37s and 17s, okay guys, okay? We own 22s because we want to be different. We love the overall balance of the bigger, more mature wheel. We're not small. We like the big boy status. So we like the big, mature, you know, fully developed wheel showing all those spokes and accents with the perfect offset in this wheel. That's why we run this with a lot, because of the overall offset that's available in this wheel. Plus it just looks phenomenal. So for all you hardcore Raptor people, we're doing some Raptors on 37s and 17s, okay? All right, we good on that? Let's move on. So we've got the Race Red full INDORAPTOR paint package, grille, tough skins, graphic overlay, rigid lights. Look at the overall stance of the Gen 2 versus Gen 3. This one is at 2.5 inches lifted up front, and this is 1.5. So what we're finding, much like the 14th generation F-150s, where you only have to level them 2 inches instead of 2.25, very similar on the Gen 3s. We don't have to go 2.5 inches to clear the same with an entire package. So for your information out there, we're perfectly level on both of these, and 1.5 inch lift, 2.5. So the same technology and specs are carrying over from the F-150 to the Raptor, much like the headlights and other components, interior, etc. Also, I want you guys to notate how wide this front grille is. The grille goes from headlight to headlight. On the Gen 2, as I mentioned in prior videos, the grille stops before the headlights. You got body color within. This mimics and looks more like the Gen 1 Raptor, how the grille, show you a picture here, goes from headlight to headlight. I actually like this better than the Gen 2. It just makes it look more substantial and bold and wider, just like a Georgia Bulldog. Yeah, baby, #1 in the country. Let's go. Still got to beat Bama though. Still got to beat Bama, all right? Moving on. Up front, just that grille being so much bolder, and then the paint package up front. I wish I had the lead foot. The lead foot yesterday was a great comparison. Be sure to watch that video also. But paint matching, doing the INDORAPTOR paint package. The next thing I need to say, get off my chest, is a lot of y'all were saying you throw wheels and tires on there and you're charging, you know, 15 grand. Well, there's so much more, y'all. There's 10, 11, 12 grand just in paint. the level of detail, you just need to come see us so we can explain it to you better, because there's so much in-depth paint work on our INDORAPTOR paint package. We're cool with leaving the Raptor unpainted, that's fine too, but we just like the overall added luxury and sportness of the paint package that we offer here. We've got the old 2015 headlights that never changed on the Gen 2. I'm glad that we now have the 14th Gen 3 headlight combo carried over, and the amber versus the white LED to me just looks so menacing and off-road inspired. It looks so killer coming down the road with the amber just illuminating, looking so clean. Moving over to, now not taking away anything from this vehicle, we just wanted to show you two vehicles on 37s. And then again, we have another similar variation with a 1.5-inch lift, but we are on 325 60/20 BFG KM3 tires. And this equates to right around a 35.8. So I like to call leveled on 36s with this one. Okay, hashtag. We are 20 by 10 -18. So the offset sticks out more on this one in comparison to the other two because of the 1 additional inch on your wheel width, plus the 325 is over a 13-inch wide tire. So you got 12.5 wide, over 13 wide, 9 wide wheel versus 10 wide wheel. -13 doesn't come out as much as -18. I hope you're following me on this. If not, rewind and watch it again, okay? So this essentially sticks out more because of those three attributes: tire, wheel, and offset. Cool? So same lift, but we kept the same lift because we were more aggressive on our stance, and we need that height for added clearance on our much improved, larger Fox shock system, which is phenomenal. Driving and spending some time in these, I can tell a difference between the Gen 3 suspension and the Gen 2. It's why I'm just fired up about getting in the Gen 3, because they've improved it. You know, it's not a revolutionary change, but an evolution, and a great evolution. I was kind of concerned that the Gen 3 was going to be just something to appease the people that are looking at the Ram TRX, you know, so don't pull that way, but they did enough to make it worthy. So I'm totally thrilled with it. So did the same similar paint match on your fenders, rear cladding, did that gloss black on the Raptor heat extractor up top. Looks so phenomenal. But I need to know, I guess, before we move forward with Clay and Jesse Cash, I stole a base on him, which one do you guys like the best? Do you like the 36 or the 37 Gen 3 or the Race Red?
I think I'm going with the original Race Red.
The OG?
The OG.
So Clay's the OG because the color, is it the color? The color. Ford, come on, man. Race Red, no code orange. All right.
I'm about to break some hearts here, though.
Oh, what's Jesse
I'm
got?
about to break some hearts. I like this one a lot.
Jesse likes
I like the beefier stance.
the leveled on 36
Oh, yeah.
more aggressive stance.
Oh, yeah.
That's legit. So the reason why we like to offer variations, because you heard 3 different answers. I'm going with the middle. I mean, this is me right here. You know, I mean, that's my baby. But if I had to pick for today, I'm going here. You know, so everybody has different thoughts, and that's what we keep in mind. It's not cookie cutter producing. I mean, we could have just done 10 of those and they'd all sold just as quick as the rest, but we like the variations and offerings that can show you the market and consumers, which is what this is all about. Without you, the consumer, this is obsolete. This doesn't matter, right? So thanks so much, y'all, just for tuning in and doing business with us. It means everything. So different variations. We will continue to offer different variations with paint, aesthetics, stances, and as more suspension components become available, I'm excited to get it up, you know, on a Tuesday, going up on a Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about? It is Tuesday. So I'm excited to get different variations, maybe a 4-inch on 38s. We're thinking a 37 package, squeezing some 38s in there. We got a lot planned for you on the Gen 3 Raptor, and it's because of, show them the dealership, y'all. Show them the dealership. We're at Akins Ford and Winder. We're a top 8 Ford dealership. Our goal is to be #1 in Raptor sales. We are #1 in many other segments as well. So a phenomenal dealership overall. Let's go to the back and show them what we got going on. Out back is where the magic happens. You know, especially when you're racing or competing, you're going to be looking at the back of these more so than anything. So when we're kicking that dust up, we want you to have a good looking rear end to look at when you're trailing behind the INDORAPTORs. Okay, that's very important to us because if you're not first, you're last. You know what right? We plan on staying ahead of the game, right? On the Gen 2, I've told you guys to notate the rear applique was not straight on the bottom. It kind of curves up, and your forward letters are wider and broader versus the Gen 3, where you've got a straight line top and bottom, and the forward letters are more tight and compact. So that's just something, that's just a design scheme, but I like the way it looks. You know, making them a little bit smaller. And this is a lot of stuff that I'm pointing out that you may say, who cares? Well, we care because that's the detailed stuff that we pay attention to, y'all. Our tail lights on the Gen 2, we smoked them black. We did a light tint of black paint over those. And also the paint package on your rear cladding, rear bumper and fender flares, body color, just like we did here. Body color galore, love that. And then notate that your side markers went from a smaller, subdued, round shape to a more tall, broader. I mean, this light is so prominent. You know, they took schemes and thoughts from a fighter jet and incorporated it in the design of the Raptor, which is a perfect thing to use as a design cue. These tail lights to me are so unbelievable. Did a black perimeter paint and did this illumination part, left that, and kept everything legal by leaving your functionality of your brake and turn signal there also. Just incredible. We've got different exhaust modes throughout. I now would like for Jesse to hop in this one. I'm gonna hop in the OG. We've got a Borla Attack exhaust on the Gen 2. I wanna compare that between the different sound exhaust notes on the Gen 3. Let's go. All right, first up is the quiet mode on the Gen 3. So that is for if you got some neighbors that don't wanna be annoyed by the exhaust note. That's perfect. Now let's give them a little Baja action. Let's give them a little Baja action. So love the trombone style exhaust. The trombone is a trombone wrap pipe to have equal lengths from all the way from front to rear to give that perfect exhaust note. Now let's listen to Borla Attack on the original. Let me know what your thoughts are. I wasn't back here for both, but I feel like this one's still louder. The Borla Attack still louder. Hope y'all heard that too, but nonetheless, to have different drive modes and exhaust modes is special. I wouldn't touch this exhaust at all. I would leave it the way it sits for now. We may do a delete later, but I would keep it the way it sits. It's great to have that versatility of different sound notes. Now let's show some interior specs. So on the inside of the Gen 2, no slouch there whatsoever. Nice supportive seats, 8-inch touchscreen, paddle shifters. Got your nice screen display in the center stack, difference gauge cluster, smaller steering wheel with good side bolsters. Just looks phenomenal, a great overall interior, but this Gen 3 hurts the feelings of the Gen 2 on the inside. Let's look at this. So incredible. You spend most of your time inside the vehicles, obviously, y'all, and just the interior looks so much more buttoned up and plush and premium. The big touch screen, carbon fiber package on this model, just great accents forever. The seats are actually even more supportive. You got nice Alcantara inserts throughout. Just an unbelievable interior, next level. Another great feature that we had to showcase with you guys, we're in the Gen 3. We're up here on Akins Mountain. We are running the risk. We don't have our oxygen mask on because it's so elevated, but we are parked so nicely up on the pinnacle here, and the showcase in the camera, you hit this button here and there's your full frontal on 180 front, so you can see we've got more room to come up ever so slightly, and then bed camera, trailer camera, hitch hookup, and full backup camera. Hope you guys have enjoyed this quick video today. We had a lot of fun like we do every day. We've got great variations that hope educate you, and just, if nothing else, just you can sit back and smile and look at us being crazy out here enjoying these beautiful trucks. So different variations is the name of the game here, and we continue to do more. We got a lot more custom Raptor packages coming to you very soon, so stay tuned to that. hit that subscribe button if you have not already. If you are still watching this video, you got to hit that subscribe button because we kept you engaged for that long. You got to give us a like as well. The bell notification, turn that bad boy on because Monday through Friday, we're dropping videos on the daily between 12 and 2 p.m. So stay tuned for Everything Auto at your source in Winder, Georgia, y'all. Peace.